Hello folks, this is Jim with Science Talk. I have a story here, quick little report. Climates change faster in a warmer and wetter world. While more rain normally cools a summer environment, a warmer and wetter world could face quite unfamiliar problems. The biggest problem would be the increase in humidity. I did a story not too long ago about how increased humidity can actually lead to physiological stresses, increased physiological stresses on people, where they're not able to adequately cool their bodies down. They can have heat stroke. If you're elderly, that could lead to death, because when you get hot, you perspire, and then the moisture is taken off your skin. Well, if you increase the humidity, there's already a lot of water vapor in the air, and that moisture, the perspiration on your skin, is going to stay there, and then it's going to prevent further perspiration, leading to your body temperature starting to increase, and then your core temperature goes up, and that's not very good. New research suggests an unexpected development. Temperate and subtropical zones could become both hotter and wetter during future summers. This can create a whole suite of unexpected problems. Farmers and city dwellers who have adapted to a particular pattern of perhaps, say, cool, wet summers or hot, dry summers could face a new range of fungal or pest infections in crops or pathogens in crowded communities, as insects and microbes seize new set of opportunities. Canadian scientists report in Nature Communications that they considered what they call departures from general variability that may follow as a consequence of continual rises in global average temperature driven by the ever-increasing combustion of fossil fuels. These researchers examine historical records back to 1901 and climate projections as far as the year 2100. And they see a problem. Organisms, people, crops, pathogens, and pests that have been adapted to particular regional ecosystems may find themselves in conditions they are not used to. Some of the disruptions of climate change stem from basic physics and are easily anticipated, such as increases in sea level, forest fires, heat waves, droughts fall into that category. But there is a whole other category of unexpected disruptions that stem from upsetting the complex balance of ecosystems. This is a quote from Colin Mahoney, who is a forester and doctoral student at the University of British Columbia. And he also was the lead researcher. A global increase in outbreaks of fungal needle blight in pine plantations could be linked to wetter and warmer conditions. Mosquito-borne pathogens could flourish in hot cities with once rare puddles of standing water. In other words, there will be more standing water found in cities. Standing water is a place where mosquitoes like to breed, and therefore if there's increased standing puddles, you're going to have increased mosquito populations. The mountain pine beetle epidemic that devastated the pine forests of western North America 10 years ago is an example of this. This study digs into global climate model output for clues about what kinds of ecological disruptions might be just over the horizon. What Mahoney is saying here is this study that he refers to is the one that he led the research on. The research points to the southeastern US, central Canada, northern Australia, southern Africa, central Asia, and the African Sahel, which is as regions that could unexpectedly become warmer and wetter in ways that could disrupt normal patterns. Not only become warmer and wetter, but even the whole water cycle will be impacted. because different the patterns of evaporation and precipitation will be altered. This also leads to a change in distribution of moisture. It could lead to a change in temperature regime, change in airflow patterns. We found that where temperature and precipitation are increasing together, climates are changing faster than the temperature trend alone would suggest, Mahoney said. So basically, what a lot of scientists have found or seem to be implying that wet areas will tend to get wetter during climate change, dry areas will tend to get drier. But now we're adding a new layer, and that is not only wetter, but wetter is getting also warmer. And warmer, if you increase the temperature, you increase the amount of water vapor the atmosphere can hold. So getting not just wetter, but warmer, and thus increasing the humidity. This sort of trifecta will lead to problems, as the studies suggest. So I just wanted to bring you this quick little story of some new research that's coming out. Please share this video. Please subscribe. Hit the bell. Become a patron. Patreon.com/Science Talk with Jim Massa. If you're already a patron, thank you for your support. We'll talk soon.